baby, my Valentine. Can I hit the making with temperature days? If you leave me, I'm good. I swear, you are like the oxygen I need to survive. I'll be honest. My love ain't the thought of me. I am so obsessed. I want to pull up, nobody them. Pull up, make us see you love. Yeah, my love. Me make a bad man. I go spend. Talk all they want, I don't care what they say, cause your matter. Now in my con, they carry for my head every night. Now you I want it. No, no, no. Don't tell me no, no, no. You can be my partner, never ride it solo, no. And we got lucky, no need to. I'm feeling what you're doing, oh yeah, baby, gotta go, gotta go. Your body, they. Make I see you, now you where they got my fancy. When they do me, I keep banky. Oh, no, 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 no. And they call me. Well, I want to go, but you got me. Why should I be early in the morning? Oh yeah, shake it, make it send my money. Call me Mr. Bean, I go make you. Hey, give me, baby, make you give me. I go show you love and I go take you to my city. Don't need nothing, make I look pity. You won't make us sing to me before you go see me. Fine girl, you know your body bad. Same body but can make it for Ghana. Here, dancing for me, baby, pana. Come and give me show.
Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a f who my opponent is.
Oh, wow! He drills it from deep.
Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greats.
Takes flight. Oh, down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, McCollum and Jones are their guards. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. And for Dallas, on the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Wood out there with Reggie Bullock, and it's Doncic in at the point guard position. The one thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And Valanciunas kicks to Murphy. McCollum against Doncic. McCollum no good. Here's Dallas. It's a three-point game. Hardaway from outside. Another three for Dallas.
Tim Hardaway Jr. with the ball on the floor there. Very decisive to get in there on that move.
Williamson up top. He's guarded by Bullock. Basket counts.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Dinwiddie's shot is off. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Cullen passes to Jones. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Valanciunas dishes to McCollum. Murphy against Hardaway. Down low. Here's Jones. Nails the baby hook. The Mavericks have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And shot on the way. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Wood.
Almost perfect in the game to start. 3 of 4.
Outside, Jones. Williamson with a screen for Jones. Back to McCollum. 5 on the clock. Plenty of space. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
He loved to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper. Just unable to do so.
Basket good. Dinwiddie's got 5 now.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20 and 10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
And Doncic gets it to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 7. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The throw good, McCollum. The Mavericks, GA, have been trying to tighten up their defense the past few seasons, and it's beginning to show.
And we're seeing signs that the players are getting the message, and they're spending more energy at that end of the floor, and that's essential for any elite team. Gives a team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
And so here is New Orleans. 6-point game. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. Shoots over Dinwiddie.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing the defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
Now at the line for your Mavericks, Luka Doncic. At the line for one.
What's up? And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze a defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Doncic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 12.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Crafty move. McCollum, no good.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
A three from McCollum. Again, McCollum missing.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And the jump by Williamson.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Here's Doncic. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. He's got 14.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
Now here's Jones. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And that one's good. Williamson.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. With this break, why don't we check out the hottest shooting point guards over the last month? Third is Luka Doncic.
Some remarkable shooters in that group. I mean, you know that when you're seeing those types of numbers at the point guard position, you're talking about some very intelligent and patient players.
Well, it's about taking smart shots and playing with great control. And that smart shot selection coupled with tremendous pure shooting, that's got them on the top of the list.
To McCollum. Again, the Pelicans score.
Well, the coach has confidence in CJ taking that shot, and so CJ has confidence in making it.
The three for Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
Wow, unconscious has he been
again this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's McCollum. He's got 8. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McCollum's got 11 points. McCollum against Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Pelicans trail by 13. Outside, Jones. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Bullock. And there's Williamson on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And Doncic throws it down.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
Now Jones. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. Up and in on the way.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
And a wide open look for McCollum. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 30 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting. And tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Here's Doncic. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Knocked away. Pelicans trail by 14. And here's McCollum for 3. And another 3 for New Orleans.
3.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Jones, the pass to Valanciunas. He dishes it to McCollum. Over Doncic. Again, the Pelicans score.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Here's Doncic. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Doncic has got 36.
And the mid-range, no longer a challenge for Doncic. He has rapidly become one of the best 3-level scorers in the game.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Christian Wood. Pearson comes in for Reggie Bullock. And it's Ntilikina in for Dinwiddie. Pelicans trail by 13. Cullen passes to Hayes. Now Daniels lets the three fly. Traps in the tray.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Mavericks lead by 12.
Any coach likes it when a guard gets in there and stays active on the glass. Hardaway Jr. did it that time.
And here's McCollum for three. And another three for New Orleans.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
And here are the Mavericks now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, what we saw in that game and what you see around the league is a questionable dependency on the triple.
Well, you have to be able to use the three-point line in some way. It's just such a weapon. And in that game, it was just not there for him.
McCollum, no good.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Ntilikina. Rebound by Marshall. And so Marshall will bring it up for the Pelicans. They trail by 11. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
And that last one came right down to the wire. The difference for me being the impact they got from their bench.
Yeah, without the scoring they got from that second unit, that is not a game they would have won. They needed every one of those points that they got off the bench.
He's got a good handle, excellent body control. Doncic is a threat to pull up from anywhere.
McCollum kicks to Hayes. Right wing. Three. Marshall. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for C.J. McCollum. .157 left to play in the first quarter. Daniels, no good. Dallas leading by 10. Here's Ntilikina. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
I'd like to see him look for that shot and maybe own that spot on the floor a little bit more.
Pass to Daniels. To the paint. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Daniels. He's been putting up about 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's also a bit of a stopper defensively. They put him in, and their defense really tightens up.
This is his specialty. He sits on the bench, he gauges what's happening offensively, and he comes in and sticks the opponent's top scorer to freeze him out.
Here's McCollum. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Wasted no time on that one. Ntilikina's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it's in there. McCollum's got 26 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
For New Orleans, C.J. McCollum, shooting 1.
Some changes here for the Mavericks. JaVale McGee comes in for Hardaway. And it's Kemba Walker in for Doncic. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Alvarado's checked in. Pelicans trail by 11. And here is Marshall. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The pass to Alvarado. Launches a three. The Mavericks pull it in. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. A three. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Powell.
And they are shooting the lights out from distance here early.
Here's Alvarado. 17 points for him last game against Brooklyn. Walker with some nice D. Bertans with the ball. The three. Rebound by Marshall. Here's Alvarado. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Mavericks. Here's the number you need to know. He buried 5 three-pointers that quarter. We come back right after this. On the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
Brent, did you have any superstitions when you played in the NBA?
Not so much, Kevin. I really had more routine, and if I got off my routine, I might be a little bit nervous, but nothing superstitious that I can recall.
We've got Kemba Walker. Wood out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Walker. A putback. It's good on the putback.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Here's Graham. Dinwiddie with the steal. Wood against Valanciunas. Wood with the bucket.
What about Wood there adapting to the defense? Can't get inside, so he just takes the mid-range.
Graham, the pass to Hayes. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. From 11 feet away. No good from Valanciunas. Dallas leading by 15. Here's Wood. And the rebound goes to Murphy. For New Orleans, their last game a loss to Brooklyn. Kicks it to Graham. Fires for 3. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Hit the road with that. The first of a 5-game run. Here's McGee. A beautiful reverse layup. McGee's got 4 this quarter.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Now here's Hayes. No points in the game yet for him. Rejected by Walker. McGee. Well, one thing you can say about JaVale McGee, wherever he goes, success seems to follow.
Oh, for sure. Since 2017, he's won multiple rings. He brings great intensity to the court on both ends. Runs the floor and patrols the paint. He's just the kind of big man you want to call on when the team needs it.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Both free throws good from McGee. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. And so Graham will bring it up for New Orleans. 19-point game. And Valanciunas kicks to Jones. To stop the run. It's blocked. And they'll get another chance. 4 on the shot clock. Graham inside the line. No good off the front iron.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And it's Bullock missing. Pelicans trail by 19. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
It's Murphy outside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Right side to Walker. Over Valanciunas. No good that time. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dipped because of it.
I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Jones against Dinwiddie. Dallas again missing.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
To the middle. Here's Valanciunas. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Good find by Graham there. Almost a sixth sense.
Mavericks leading by 15. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Walker's got 5 now. New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Shot from 12. The Mavericks pull it in. Woods got his 5th rebound in this one.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit. It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Here's Graham. Following the basket by JaVale McGee. Here's Williamson. Oh!
Assist from.
Yeah, looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Pelicans have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And so he hits the technical free throw. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for JaVale McGee. C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for New Orleans. And here's Murphy. 11 points for him in that last game against Brooklyn. Rocket 6. Here's Jones. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Lets it go from the wing. Walker's shot is off.
Pretty lax defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
A good look from McCollum. Rebounded by Hardaway. Dallas leading by 16. Here's Dinwiddie. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Dinwiddie's got 7 points.
So many different offenses that Tim Hardaway Jr. has played in, but he's trying to improve in his on-court awareness. A good show of it there.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 28-point game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. Couple blocks in that game as well.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Graham. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
Graham, not just a jump shooter, getting inside to find two.
Here's Dinwiddie, and it's Dallas with another. Here's Graham. He's got 5. Pass to Williamson. It's hauled in by Wood. Wood's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Dinwiddie. Drains it from beyond the arc. 14 points for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
So for the Pelicans, Larry Nance is checked in for Williamson, and it's Marshall in for Devontae Green. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Making a switch here. Daniels is checked in. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA, showing the top distributors of the basketball over the last 10 games. 5th is Luka Doncic.
And those games have seen him dropping more dimes than you might have thought possible.
Here's Marshall. 23 points for him the last game against Brooklyn.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
And again, no good by New Orleans.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
It's good.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Jones up top. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's Daniels. And just miss after miss right now.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
Count that one. Hardaway has gotten on.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Dallas shooting has been wild, 76%. That's just unbelievable. New Orleans has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Jones looking for an opening. Nance sends a screen for Jones. Left block shot on the way. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. And here are the Mavericks now. Some rookies take time to get acclimated to the NBA. But that was not the case with Herbert Jones.
Yeah, Herb started his second game in the league, and for a second-round pick to make that immediate of an impact is pretty rare in the NBA. He did play all 4 years of college ball, but he came in the NBA ready to rock.
Here's Jones after the Mavericks pick up 3. Marshall. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Ntilikina. Good on the three-point shot. Ntilikina's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Ntilikina so much better when hitting threes. That one looked nice.
McCollum against Doncic. They get it back. And the basket by McCollum. McCollum's got 29.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 9. McCollum with the ball. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And when he's playing under control, which is most of the time, McCollum is very effective setting up teammates.
Here's Ntilikina. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ntilikina's got 12 in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And here's McCollum for 3. That falls. Great assist by Marshall.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Doncic with the bucket.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Here's McCollum. Yes, that goes in. McCollum's got 34 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Hardaway with the drive.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is just a tremendous athlete. He spots a great route to the rim and doesn't settle.
New Orleans gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Here's Nance, and the jam by Larry Nance.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sight.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Ntilikina. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, he made some kind of adjustment to his game after a poor first half. He's been impressive shooting the ball during the second.
Dallas shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And taking a look at their free throw statistics on the season, right around 74%.
And that one falls for Ntilikina. The Pelicans shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. Passes it to Hayes. 3-pointer, Daniels. It's not going to go for him. And it's Dallas the other way. 1:22 left in the first half. Ntilikina can't hit. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Doncic. Pass to Hayes. He kicks it to Daniels. 5 to shoot. And here's Marshall from the arc. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Ntilikina. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Ntilikina's got 13 points in just this quarter. Alvarado passes to Hayes. In the corner, Daniels. Goes up on the wing. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
It feels like he can take on anyone on the inside. Hardaway Jr. loved the aggressive attitude there.
The Mavericks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Dallas making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Valanciunas, who's checked in for New Orleans. Hardaway hits them both. 29 seconds left now here in the second. Alvarado passes to Marshall. Daniels from outside. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway for 3. Drills it from outside. Hardaway has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Hardaway Jr. needing to stay aggressive, and when he has nights like this, he'll pick it up.
Here's Valanciunas. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like he's playing with the wristwatch there. He knew the time, he executed.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Mavericks on top, delivering the blowout. We're back after this from American Airlines Center.
Welcome to the halftime show. And if they're going to turn this around, it's going to be a long road back for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their effort on the board has been horrendous. That's a good way to get blown out. Only way they can turn this thing around is to start winning the rebounding battle, to win the battle of possession. Otherwise, they're my favorite, avocado toast.
All right, time to see how the Western Conference is stacking up.
Taking a look here now at New Orleans, they've absolutely risen to the occasion this season. People were talking up their game early, and so far, they've delivered. Now it's time to finish strong, show no weakness.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. And that game will be game 2 of 5 out on the road. So the Pelican 5 right now. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. McCollum and Jones are their guard. And it's Murphy in at the 3, the small forward.
A playmaker of Doncic's talents wasn't missing that gap. He quickly gets the ball to the wide open man.
Tipped away. Doncic with the steal. Jumps up. And Doncic throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
And the basket by McCollum.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Now, here's Bullock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 6th assist on the night.
3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
Doncic against McCollum. And the pass to Valanciunas. Now, here is Murphy. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Murphy against Hardaway. And it goes down 2 points. And that's 18 points for Tim Hardaway.
Well, great start. Check that box. They've made their first 4 shots, guys, and the offense looking very fluid right now.
Here's Williamson. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And here we go. This is great stuff as Zion looks like he's about to take over the game.
Hardaway goes in. Banked in off the glass. Hardaway has got 20 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
McCollum against Doncic. Shoots the 3. McCollum, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And that one drops.
What a fantastic start here to the second half. They have yet to miss.
McCollum feeling it out a bit. 13 feet away. And it's Williamson missing. For Dallas, they've gone as spotless. 6 of 6 in the field since taking the court here in the second half. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And please give me a round of applause for your junior defense crew.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Jones. How his last 10 games have been. He's right around 9 points a night. Almost 2.5 steals and 4 rebounds. And he's a real threat defensively. You look at his steals during this stretch, always lurking for the smallest mistake.
And he's causing a lot of those mistakes, too. He's just harassing you 94 feet and does not give you an inch.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Doncic gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Now McCollum, 37 points for him. Jones finds Williamson, shoots, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
That's where he's going to continue to work as Zion wants to be a consistent jump shooter. That one looked good.
New Orleans gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Ball's knocked loose. Doncic with the steal. The finish. And the dunk by Doncic.
Energy. That's what Doncic brings every night. That steal and basket can ignite a team.
Third quarter action and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Doncic against McCollum. Doncic with the steal. And got it. Another basket.
My goodness. 50 for the 8.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Up top, Valanciunas. The dish now to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Hardaway against Murphy. Baseline try. Again, the Mavericks score. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Wood can't hit. And it's Jones with the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans.
It is amazing how good a three-point shooter Jonas Valanciunas has become.
Well, he didn't attempt a three in his first 5 years in the NBA, and now he's shooting a ton of them. So he's got great feel, great touch, and it's done a lot to round out his game. And punishing inside Valanciunas, getting room to do damage.
Here's Hardaway. The shot misses. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. McCollum finds Williamson. Good work there as it goes. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. Jones. He's off on that one.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Connects again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. For New Orleans, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Wood against McCollum. That shot missing. Outside Hardaway. And Dallas again with the bucket.
Yeah, a big part of this run here has been their ability to score from mid-range.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Williamson. He's tightly guarded. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Wood's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Hardaway. Pelicans pull it in. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, it is big trouble.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And a couple years ago, the NBA played with a 72-game schedule. I think the NBA will ever shorten the number of games long-term and go back to that number?
I don't know, Kevin, but this idea of the mid-season tournament seems to be gaining more and more traction, and there's a lot more interest in what it would do to the competitiveness of the middle part of the season. And I think we're all for something like that, where something's on the line and we see guys elevated in that element.
Free throw good. Wood and New Orleans going with a whole new group out there. Both free throws good from Wood. For New Orleans, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Pass to Marshall from deep. Ntilikina with the rebound. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing. And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Daniels kicks to Marshall. Drills the three-pointer. Marshall's got 5 points so far.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And here on the 2K leaderboard are the teams with the quickest hands in the league. Second, the Pelicans.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Kicks to Daniels. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Alvarado. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And it's Graham missing. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Pelicans shooting 47% since getting things started in the third quarter. Fires from 14, and he hits the jump shot. Graham's got his third bucket of the night.
And Graham keeping it simple that time, just taking the mid-range J. That's what the defense gave.
Here's Ntilikina. Graham defending. It's good.
Ntilikina, the mid-range. Rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Now, here's Marshall. He has 5. And Devontae Graham with the 3. Graham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, we know one thing. Devontae Graham is not going to turn down any shooting opportunity.
Driving in. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. They get a hand on it. Inside. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got 7.
Ntilikina's defense and pressure right there, starting the fast break.
Here's Alvarado. Dishes it to Hayes. Shoots over Walker. Again, the Pelicans score.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
McGee goes up and lays it nice and easy. 12 points for him.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Pelican shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. And here is Marshall. Lets the 3 fly. Mavericks with the rebound. McGee's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Wood. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
The shot's good from Hayes.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Dallas calls timeout.
You know what time it is, everyone? Here comes your Geektown Crew!
Dwight Powell's checked in for the Mavericks.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Marshall. He's putting up 9 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. We know that he can come up with the occasional big play, but his overall numbers haven't been impressive.
There is a bit of a feeling they're all looking to him to step up, and they know he's capable of doing it right now, just not getting it done.
1:41 left to play in the third. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. McGee the pass to Ntilikina. That one drops for him. Ntilikina's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, Frank looking better and better here on the offensive end.
And for the Pelicans, they're shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Graham gets a wide open look. No good on the triple.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
The Pelicans shooting at 51%. Really solid. Lots of room. Rebounded by McGee. McGee's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Bertines. The offensive rebound. Powell kicks to Bertans over Daniels. Outside, Walker. Over Graham. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Here we go. Time for rotation.
He's checked in for Marshall.
Larry Nance Jr.
Pelicans shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Graham, the pass to Daniels. Here's Alvarado. There's the triple. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got his 3rd assist on the night. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Bertans' shot is good.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Ntilikina. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks able to put on a show for the ages. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Kemba Walker is out there with Ntilikina. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Davis Bertans. And it's Pinson in at small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the Pelicans with the possession. All alone. Count it, good.
Jose Alvarado.
Here's Walker. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game when those critiques become personal. And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pinson, that's good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Pelicans. He said that he suffered a nasty bruise to the lower part of his back and that it's really stiffened up on him. You don't want to hear this news as most teams are starting to hit their stride, so they're going to miss him while he's recovering from this injury. Kevin?
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there, playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And so it's Walker with it who brings it up for Dallas. Here's Ntilikina. His three-pointers off the mark.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Kemba Walker comes up with the loose ball. Dallas shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. Pinson. Ntilikina tips it back in. Ntilikina's got 25 points.
Way to stick with it right there as Ntilikina able to keep it going with the activity.
Here's Alvarado. Pass to Hayes. Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Walker. The pass to Alvarado. Here's Hayes. And another three for New Orleans.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Ntilikina. Powell with it. Hayes on him. Powell, that's good.
Great hustle on display, and you know what? It's paying off with those second chance points.
Pass to Graham. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Down low. And then slams it in.
Just so easy the way Larry Nance Jr. just gets up off the floor.
Dallas shooting in this fourth quarter pretty dire at 27%. And Walker kicks to Bertans. Over Hayes. Bertans can't get it to go.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Alvarado. Guarded by Walker. Got a piece of it. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Pinson, no good. New Orleans gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Three-pointer. That shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Graham with the rebound. Graham's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, Alvarado. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Alvarado's got 7 points for the quarter. Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Walker. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Alvarado passes to Hayes. Nance with it. Guarded by Powell. Here's Alvarado. And the 3 off target.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Out to the right wing. Graham from outside. A 3-pointer is right on target.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the 3-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Fans, please give you a round of applause for your future defense crew.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Here's Walker. Powell down low. Hernan Gomez on him. The shot by Powell, no good. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 17-6 run. Daniels kicks to Graham. New Orleans moving it around. And finished off by Hernan Gomez.
Nance is just such a cerebral player out there, does a good job of trying to be a threat with the assist.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Walker. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Such a great dribble move by Kemba Walker, getting the defense off balance and then making sure he hit the shot.
Passes it to Alvarado. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. And it's the Mavericks with the ball. Ntilikina looking it over. Pelicans with the rebound.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass. I mean, he's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
They get the rebound. Pass to Bullock. Over Daniels. Dallas, no good that time either. The Pelicans shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. Now the pass to Alvarado. That three off the mark. Mavericks leading by 23. Here's Pertinis. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Daniels has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Graham with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. A moment to check out who the New Orleans Pelicans have coming up. On Monday, they'll go up against Bradley Beal and the Washington Wizards. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Boston Celtics.
And guys, one thing about road trips like this one, they'll be seeing this as a chance for the team to come together. It might be a bit of a silver lining for a trip that doesn't always provide a lot of success.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And player nicknames are a fun part of covering the games. Now, a lot of guys, GA, are just going with their initials, like KD or AD or KG. Do we need more creativity?
I don't know, Kevin. Maybe the league could give guys a cash bonus for picking a nickname. Initials excluded. That might spark some creativity.
And Graham drops them both.
When you think of Graham, he's a potent shooter from the outside, and he can get hot. Someone who really helps space the floor.
This one for 3. Ntilikina gets the bucket. Ntilikina's got 28.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there'll be more in store.
To the paint, Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Pass to Murphy. Graham surveying the floor. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. Shot clock at 6. Passes to Alvarado. The 19-foot shot. Tips it. Williamson on the follow. Williamson's got 14 points now in the second half.
Yeah, Zion's going to bring that to the table right there. A presence on the boards and determined to score once he gets his hands on that rock.
Alvarado passes to Graham. To the middle. And the basket by Alvarado. Alvarado's got 12 points now in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Bullock. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 21. He dishes it to Graham. Pass to Alvarado. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Valanciunas extending his range more and more and getting more consistent. He can knock him down.
Here's Powell. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Powell's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. And that's a foul called on Davis Bertans. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Davis Bertans. Dinwiddie's checked in for Frank Ntilikina. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Walker. And New Orleans also making a change. Jones is checked in. Here's Alvarado. A fader. Outside, Jones. Valanciunas against Wood. Here's Murphy, and he makes the 8-footer.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Hardaway finds Wood. And finished off by Wood.
And not easy getting Wood off his spot, even with contact. Still able to stay focused and balanced.
Pelicans trail by 18. Here's Alvarado. Doncic with the steal. He takes it in. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Alvarado passes to Valanciunas. Christian Wood grabs the rebound. Wood's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Rebounded by Valanciunas. Here with the ball. Williamson, the pass to Alvarado. Williamson right side. Clock at 6. It's Murphy outside. It's good from long range. Murphy's got 5 points in the quarter.
And all of a sudden, things finally coming together for them. The deficit still large, but now not insurmountable.
Well, the run simply has given them a chance. Great work on both ends. They've got to now ratchet up a notch.
Here's Alvarado. Outside, Jones. He kicks to Murphy for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Doncic has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Hardaway. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Hardaway Jr. with a show of strength who got to the inside there and then converted to contact.
First personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line for your Mavericks, Tim Hardaway Jr. Shooting 1.
And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
And finished off by Williamson.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Mavericks.
Their superior ball handling, 1 and 4.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Luka Doncic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Alvarado, 3-pointer, Daniels. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
That's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
And the Mavericks call time here. They lead by 18. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Please give a cue. Yeah, we go. He is through.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the final quarter. That's a 2-pointer from Walker. The pass to Ntilikina. Over Graham. They grab their own miss. Out to Hardaway. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Walker. Here's Alvarado. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now we'll go to David Aldridge, who's standing by with our player of the game. Take it away, David.
Kevin, thank you. Hey, Luka, another win for you, but the games keep coming. So what's the most important thing for this team to establish?
I mean, compete, the way we compete today from the start till the end. The game is never over, and just compete.
I think it's important that you compete. Congrats on the win, man. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you later.